Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I haven't been live in a while, so I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit today. Um, so I know that there's a lot of people that are waiting on blankets. I know Kristen still needs her blanket, and Scott needs his blanket, and Tim needs his blanket, and then I think Bonnie asked for a blanket. Um, I still got to get Bonnie's hat to her. It is made. Connie's hat is made. It just needs to be delivered to her. Um, but I just wanted to go live for a little bit today and just say hi. I have been working on everybody's blankets. Scott, to you, me and Andrea talked about a pattern the other day, and I did try to do it, but it seemed like I couldn't get the holes to close up enough because of it being stripes, like the flag stripes on there. Um, you could just see through it. It was just too much see through for my taste. So, what I'm going to do is since I have started your blanket, um, this is what it looks like right now. It just looks like this. So, my plan is to keep going with the stripes, and then I'm going to put the big red stripe right through where it's supposed to go because there's going to be 13 stripes, and then that's going to go right in the middle, and then at the very top I'm going to put all of the stars. I originally was going to put the stars in the red, but I don't think that that's going to look right, so I'm still toying with the idea, but for right now this is what we're going to go with. um, if you don't like it, I can always redo it. That is not a problem at all. I can just donate this to whoever wants it, or I can try and sell it on my Etsy shop. Um, Tim, your blanket is coming together rather nicely. I gotta weave in all the strings. So that's what it looks like. The K is starting to show a little bit more, which I am happy about because I almost unraveled this whole thing because there are little itty bitty mistakes in there that are driving me absolutely bonkers. Like, I am so upset over certain things, like on here. The C, obviously, this is not where those blacks are supposed to go, but it doesn't look bad per se, but like this here is not supposed to be red, it's supposed to be black. It's gonna drive me nuts. And obviously, this black one here is supposed to be white. And I don't understand why I didn't catch it when I was doing it. So I'm going to trust the process. I'm going to continue on with this blanket. And if you look at, see all the strings? See all the strings? I started to weave them in down here, right? Which took me forever, I might say, which is one of the hardest parts of this. But not only do I have it on the front, but I've got them all over the back too. So that blanket is going to take probably another at least, I want to say, a week or two. Probably closer to 2 weeks. Um, and then I know like you want the other half of the blanket too, so depending on how I feel after the bottom half, we might be talking because I don't know if I should try to do the top or if I should just make this and then make the rest of the blanket the yellow and then the four corner tassels with the red, white, black, and yellow. Um, so yeah, I've got a lot of like thoughts going around in my head, and obviously I'm trying to work through them. I'm trying to, as I go along, see how I have like the better picture. But this is your blanket so far. Okay. Kristen, I'm not showing you yours because it's going to be a surprise, but I do have it started. I started making the panels for it because you wanted something that said like daddy on it. And I've got it in my mind, but I'm not telling you because it's a surprise. But in the meantime, I've kind of been getting sick of the colors of black, white, and red. The teal and purple, I made Bonnie's blanket, so I'm kind of like dragging feet about doing that, but I am working on them until I can't work on them no more. And then I need a break. So last night I needed a break from everyone's blankets because I had been working on the KC blanket for, I want to say I worked on it for like 5 or 6 hours last night. Like yesterday, like all day I worked on that Kansas City blanket. And then I decided to work on a reusable grocery bag. And I do need it does stretch. Like it does stretch. And the sides are open because if you have like, I don't know, something that doesn't fit. But I've got like two more rows to add around, but oop, not over the head. Let me stick a big one over the head. See how cute that is? Imagine you go into like a farmer's market and you got like oranges and apples and tomatoes, and it just kind of sits in your little. It's cute. Like off, it's like, whatever. This kind of looks a little weird, but on, it's about waist height. So, yeah. And like I said, it stretches a good bit. So, and like I said, I've got like two more rows I've got to add to secure it. But I worked on this until like, okay, so I worked on this from like, I want to say it was like 8 o'clock when I started. And 2 in the morning, I went and laid down in bed with Rocky. And literally, I laid in the bed for like 20 seconds max. And then I was like, oh, I can't sleep. So then I got up. And then I came back in and I crocheted some more. So I finally fell asleep in my chair here next to me, my Papa John chair. And I fell asleep about a little after 4. And I got up at 6 and crocheted a little bit, and then I went back to sleep. And Rocky said he was up and down, but I guess we were like missing each other the entire time because I don't remember seeing him. But anywho, I am obsessed with crocheting, and that's all I think about. That's all I want to do. All I want to do. It makes me excited. It makes me happy. I do have a headband made. It's another purple headband that I'm selling. I am selling my purple hair slips, like this, and then it ties around the back and like when your hair's up, obviously. And then I've got mug cozies. So like you have like your coffee cups. Let's pretend my coffee cup, my cozy. It unsnaps and you wrap it around and you rebutton it because it's a button. And it just looks like, ta-da! Look how cute that is. And the little thing says handmade with love. But I am making these two. I'm selling these at $3 a piece. I've got a purple one with a different purple. It's an ombre. And then I've got a blue one that's more of like a bluish green. And I've got another gray one that's for sale. And I can make these in any color you'd like. Red, purple, green, blue, white, orange, whatever you want. But yeah, those are super cute. Fun little gifts. What else? What else have I been working on? I'm still doing cat beanies, but unfortunately I've only sold 2 cat beanies out of the bundle. Or out of any of them. And then I made this cute little bucket hat. It does not look good on me, but it's a cute little hat. Um, but yeah, I've just been having fun. So much fun, so much energy, so little time. Oh, and I found out that Dollar Tree actually sells the big things of yarn for $5. And it's like a pound of yarn for $5. And it's like super soft. So like sometimes you get like red heart and it's like super like bristly, I want to say. Not bristly, but like a little bit tougher on your hands. Like it's harder to work with, I feel like. But I know Red Heart brand, like some of them you get is like super, super buttery smooth. And then the other ones are a little bit more stiffer, I guess is the word. But the ones at Dollar Tree were like super soft. So I'm kind of thinking about trying a couple and maybe making like a couple of the mug cozies with them, like the coffee cup cozies. And then I'm also getting into amigurumi, and what that is it's making little animals. I gotta snip that actually while I'm thinking about it. So I actually bought me a book on amigurumi, and it's like a step-by-step pattern on how to make all these little guys. Isn't he cute? He needs eyeballs, but I was so tired, and so I sewed his head on, and I forgot to put eyeballs on him. Oh well, he's super cute. He's just gonna be a faceless doll. So I'm gonna have to find a place to put him. Her, him. I think it's a him. But anyway, guys, I think that's all I got for today. Well, for now, it's currently 9:05 in the morning. I'm getting ready to take my dog to the vet, and then I'll be back to crochet some more. So I hope to see you then. All right, guys. Till then, toodles.